I don't know. I just did a long rant. I'm sorry, y'all.
It was a fire rant.
Thank you. Little kid me is like,
Michael, that's pretty awesome.
The young creative Tay Vaughn is one of our first designers to work with us. Super ambitious young man. And we also have Joshua from Jamaica, an up-and-coming engineer. So all these stories are amazing for them to hear.
To share, when it comes to the manufacturing process, that was a lot to take on. When it comes to footwear, like there's usually hundreds of jobs involved in bringing something from a sketch to the product, and like I just every step of the way would just try and tackle whatever that job was and Google whatever term I had not heard before and educate myself, and then kind of reach outside and ask friends who worked at Nike or Adidas for for kind of tutelage, if you will, to kind of steer me in the right direction. I had lunch with somebody yesterday who shed a ton of new light on my production model, and he had already ordered a pair and was kind of explaining that you pay per component, you pay for every piece of your shoes. Hey, I want one sample. I'm going to start with 100 pairs on my first run. I'm going to tiptoe into this game and make sure that I'm not sitting on a ton of product when I need to continue to create new things. So for me, that was my game, was saying I bit off more than I could chew in prior ventures. And so in this one, I wanted to learn everything as I went and create small batches and then build with my community. And as my community grew, my production can grow. They produced a product that was much better. You can see the toe lasting here was really blunt, like kind of like duckbillish. You can see the toe wasn't lasted correctly. That's why there's a divot in the mesh. We mentioned the tag. I wanted hairier suede. This is kind of rough. This was the production model from Portugal. You can see the toe is lasted perfectly. It's in line with the sole. It looks sculpted. It's beautiful. They did the nylon tag there. But again, going to different countries, you're going to have different materials. So you're going to see I wasn't able to get exact matches on my inner lining. So, it was a little bit warmer, more eggshell in Korea. It was had a little more neon in it in the pair from Portugal. But, it's never going to be exactly perfect. So at a certain point, you kind of have to move forward and put your creation into the world and say that, this is something that I can be proud of. And this product definitely felt that way for me. Looks sleek, looks fast. Like the toe down view looks great.
Vibram outsole.
Vibram outsole, exactly.
Vibro.
Shoe ended up being a cycling shoe. They didn't notice it, and Vibram accidentally sent a cycling version of the sole.
Whoa, that's fire.
Because I could say, hey, should a cycling team reach out that wants a pair of shoes made, I know I'm ready to go, because my upper can tool onto this easily because it's already built on the same sole. You know what I'm saying?
People that do triathlons or something,
exactly.
Rock them, throw that on. That's fire. I like that a lot. Super dope.
This was that second colorway sample from Korea, Nightly Indulgence. The first one is emblematic of the start of my day, morning ritual, starting your day with intention, doing things right, keeping a list. Got my shoe dog too, little notebook that I on every day. Track your tasks. You feel good every time you cross something off, like however small it is. I put making my bed on there, brushing my teeth. Like I do this every day, even on the weekend. I'm up to 4 inches, and this was one of the submissions. This lady was an art teacher who her daughter was at the class in Wilmington, and she showed up and sat down and did a model and like hit all the details within the sole. She even like painted the tag. Like she did her thing. But the idea of like people getting to spend time and do the painting of the shoe, like that was special to me. And at the same time, like I'm getting to give people a chance to feel like a designer for a day. You end up completing a tech pack, and here it is. Look at
and then
this.
a piece of paper, and then a piece of paper, and then so each
you can see
layer,
the line right here. You see the line, the split. This is a glued together one, so you can see how flawless the sole looks.
Yeah, that's smart
So, like,
to cut it in
that's when I
half.
switched.
Michael, that's pretty awesome. I just wanted to highlight and what you started with. You said, this was started out of intention. The pandemic hit. There was, you needed to change your mindset. You had time to change your mindset. You took your health into account. You took your family, your friends, everything that was important to you and what you wanted to do. And I think that's super important that we want to convey to all our students that it's intentional, right? It's how you choose to live your life. It's what you choose to put your time in and your efforts in. And I love that you've given them a notebook and a sketchbook and pen that's part of the package. They get it and they get to see like, hey, this is how this brand was started. This is how you could live your life going forward. And it's something that worked for me, and I would like to pass it on to you because it's true. I try to tell the students every day, if you want to do something, you're going to do it. If you say you do something and you don't do it, then you really may not want to do it. So you got to think about what you want to do and what you're doing and how you're going to do it, and having a notebook and everything in hand and a plan, right? You're giving your customers now a plan to continue to be and to follow in the footsteps, something that you did and something that you care about. And how we care about our students, we want to see them succeed and give them the best tools and opportunities and pathways to do that. So having that intention, I really think is the best part of your story. It's an amazing story, and it's great for our students to hear and to see it, step by step and how it came into fruition. So pretty dope. I love everything you've done, and I'm looking forward to working with you.
Great to meet y'all, and I really appreciate that. It's like, can I record that soundbite? I need that.
There's a question.
I got you. I'll make sure you get the recording.
Question in the chat from Joshua. He wants to know what you use to design your mock-ups.
So I use Procreate on a not even an iPad Pro. I just got a basic iPad, basic Apple Pencil Gen 1.